Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do a book series called Book versus Movie, and I'm currently into the trilogy of 50 Shades of Grey. Today is only the book review. So by the title, yes, I have finished 50 Shades of Grey, book 1. I finished book 1. Okay. So, you want to hear my spiel? You want to hear how I feel about 50 Shades of Grey? About Christian Grey? About Anastasia Steele? Oh, God. You know, I don't know. I feel like there's so much to unpack. Sorry, I just kicked my camera. There's so much to unpack with 50 Shades of Grey. Sorry, I'm tilting you. There's so much to unpack with it. I gave you my spiel on what I thought about the first 50 pages, so I'm not going to review that. I'm just going to point out some of the things that I thought was hilarious to me. Like, okay. When he shows up to her graduation, when Kristen shows up to her graduation, right? And he's wearing the tie, right? I find it like it's almost like comedic to me, but it's not at the same time, because he shows up to her graduation wearing the tie, so that poor girl can't even concentrate on her graduation ceremony, because every time I feel like let's just say she's like, looking around the auditorium, and then let's just say she happens to see Christian up there, like she's moving, she sees Christian, not that she happens to see him because she knows he's there, but let's just say she's scouring out the crowd, she looks up to the stage, she's listening to the person that speaks, and quite naturally she's going to glance over to Christian's way. I feel like every time she glances his way, that tie is going to trigger a memory. You know what I mean? But I feel like he knows that tie is going to trigger a memory for her, right? So she's looking around the auditorium, bam, she sees Christian. When she sees Christian, bam, she think about, oh, when he had me up like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why'd he do that? So she couldn't even focus on her poor graduation ceremony, because, every time she looks at him wearing that tie, it's going to be a trigger for her. And I felt like he dead wrong for that. Like, he knew what he was doing. Overall, here's my reaction to 50 Shades of Grey Book 1. If you looked at any of my previous videos that I have done, where I talked about why I chose the book, and then I did the first 50 pages review, you would know from those two videos that yes, I'm already familiar with 50 Shades of Grey, right? I've read it before. I've read it early on when it first came out, when it first hit the scene. I've read 50 Shades of Grey. So, I'm reading it later on in my life. And yeah, my overall review is this. This is a high intense whirlwind romance. Anastasia, let me start with her. My dear Anna. She is a young girl, yes, she says it. It's revealed that she's only 21 years old, and she's a 21-year-old version, yes. Christian is an experienced young man. He's older than her, not too much older than her, I believe. I can't remember if it says how old Christian is, so forgive me if I don't remember that piece of information. I know he's young, though. I don't think he's too far off in her age. In my mind, I have Christian being between the ages of 26 to 28. Is how I think Christian, how old I think he is. I may be wrong. If I am wrong, correct me. I'm not going to go back and reread book 1 to find out how old he is. I don't know. But anyway, so he has some years on her, because he's older than her. She is very inexperienced, that we know, because she admits to. She needs to learn how to read the room, in my opinion. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know because Anna is all over the place. So I feel like my review of the book is all over the place, and I'm trying to articulate my words on how I perceive Anna. I perceive her as a young, naive girl. She's 21 years old, but granted, she has never felt the way that she feels for Christian before. So I give her a lot of grace in that. She's never had these feelings before. She's never had these emotions before. She's never been with a man like Christian before. So yes, a lot of what she's feeling and a lot of what she's experiencing is new to her. Um, I feel like when I say she needs to learn how to read the room, this man has told her, that he's 50 shades of, effed up. He's admitted that to her. He's told her that he's had a rough childhood. He's told her that he has never basically tried to pursue a relationship with a submissive, right? I feel like everyone else is telling her, like, Anna, look, he likes you. The roommate Kate has told her, Anna, I can tell he likes you. Her mama, when she went to go visit her mother in Georgia, has said it seems like he's really into you. People can tell that Christian is into Anna. It's her doubting him being into her that annoys me, because it's like she will always second guess if he's really into her. He's into you, Anna. He's into you. Like, I wish we could just get past that. He's into you. He likes you. And this is also new to him as far as pursuing a relationship with a submissive. It's new to him. He's admitted that it's new to him. So stop badgering and questioning if he's into you. Like, he is. He's into you. Stop questioning that. Now, granted, this is new. His exotic, erotic sex life that he likes is new to her. I get it. He's pushing his limits with her. Yes, I agree. But now that you know what he's into, right? Now that you know what he likes, in that one hand you say you're gonna agree to do the things, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'll do that, but I don't want to do this. I'll do this, but I don't want to do that. Okay, cool. So you're establishing your limits with what within the relationship of what you're willing to do. Granted, as you should. But stop bringing up at the wrong moment Miss Robinson. She keep bringing up Mrs. Robinson, and I understand her, and that's my thing. That's what I mean. It's like I bounce back and forth. I understand how she feels about Miss Robinson, because yes, what do you mean at 15 years old, this lady introduced you to this world? I agree. That's crazy. That's wild. And it is what Anna is saying, that she you were 15, Christian, and this lady is clearly much older. She's a grown woman, and she pursued this with you. So yes, Anna is correct in having the questions and the upsetness, the anger that she has towards Miss Robinson. Yes, she's well within her rights, but I just wish she would read the room and not bring it up after moments when they were just intimate, or when he's like admitting something to her, like, this is new to me too. Why do we always have to bring up Miss Robinson? Yes, it is a subject that they need to address. I agree 100%. Yes, it's a subject that needs to be addressed early on, for sure. But pick the right times to bring up Mrs. Robinson, because Anna, you're killing me. You're killing me with bringing up Miss Robinson at the wrong moments. She irks me, and that's how I feel. It's new to the both of them. This whole him bringing her into his erotic world, and her bringing him into the softness and the vanilla that they like to call it, is new to him as well. I just think they just need to work out the kinks, and I think they'll be fine. I mean, I vaguely remember the book. Again, like I said, as I read it, certain parts to it are coming back to me. My recollection, my memory is coming back to me, certain parts of it. Um, she doesn't annoy me as much as she did when I first read the series. I'm kind of just like looking at her as a little sister. Like, I'm the big sister, she's the little sister. I just look at her as a young woman who's young and in love, and she's fell in love with a crazy ass individual. Um, but I just feel like they do need to communicate. I feel like they do need to talk for sure. I feel like she just needs to flat out say, you know, I'm in love with you. I want to be with you, and these are my limits. Um, but it seems as though he's willing to listen to what she wants. It seems like he's willing to work on it. I wish she would just see that she's willing to work on it. Hell, even in the book, her mom says, Anna, you need to stop over analyzing. She does. She over analyzes the hell out of situations. So yeah. So my review on 50 Shades of Grey, book one. My rating. Um, oh God. Let me see. How would I rate 50 Shades of Grey? Hold on. BRB. So, I apologize if my review is all over the place. I promise you, the more I do this, the better I'm going to be. The better I will be. I just got to get a feel of, you know, my style and how I want to do the book reviews, and I hope that my own personality is coming through with the book review, because I think that'll make it more fun and more interesting instead of me just sitting here and reading my notes. But yeah, I'll figure this out as it go along. 50 Shades of Grey, my final review. The book rating, out of 5 stars, I would give it 4.5. Would I recommend it? Yes. So, if you are into, you want a good romantic read that's full of twists and turns, I would suggest 50 Shades of Grey, book 1. Now, you know this means that after this video, I'm going to go watch 50 Shades of Grey, the movie. I will then, for the next review, it would be the book versus movie review, and it would be 50 Shades of Grey book 1 edition. So that video is coming soon. And then, as you know, I'm gonna have to start book 2, which is 50 Shades Darker, I believe. So yeah, so that is my overall final review of 50 Shades of Grey book 1. I am thoroughly invested. I can't wait to see what plays out in book 2. Again, book 1, I liked it. Anna is just a young girl that's in love, and she's just trying to figure it out. And Christian is dealing with his past issues from his childhood, but yet he comes across this girl that he's not sure how he's feeling, because she's the first girl that he actually wanted more with. So they both are unsure about their feelings, but yet they're gonna try to figure things out. It's how I think is what's going to eventually happen. With book 1, they also give you like a great deal. Well, I think they give you what, 1 or 2 chapters from book 2. So I have already started book 2, I guess, because I read what was included in book 1. So yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm rambling, but I do recommend 50 Shades of Grey book 1. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I hope you enjoyed my review. Please, I hope you made it to the end. If you did, and if you read 50 Shades of Grey, what do you think about it? What are your thoughts? Drop me a comment below. Also, I'm so sorry if during this video, if my eyes were looking up, looking down to the side. I have a new camera that I just ordered. I'm super excited, so I'm recording my review on the camera. So please bear with me. Okay, bye.